Hey, what's up guys, Derrik here. Today I'm going to do another reaction and tutorial video for the song If I Can't Have You by SHAWN Mendes. Somebody posted a comment in a video of mine that he did this acoustically. I watched like the first 5 seconds just to see. I saw that he actually had an electric guitar out, so I wanted to see what he was doing. And so I do have an electric. I've never done a lesson on it, but it's basically the same thing. And I think he has a pretty clean tone here too. So I'm just running this through an amplifier with no pedals or anything like that. So anyways, wanted to teach you guys how to play it, and I'm curious to see how he plays this when it's just him and his guitar. So yeah, let's jump into the song.
I'm in Toronto and I got this, but I might as well be in a hotel, yeah. Doesn't matter cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you, yeah. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know, yeah, that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Okay, so he's in standard tuning, so if you want to play it with him, your guitar will have to be in standard tuning. I'm gonna rewind this a little bit.
Doesn't matter cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you, yeah. Oh, I'm good at...
So in the beginning, he's actually not using a pick, and what I think he's doing, I think he's just picking the chords, and so far he's played a G, an F sharp minor, he played a B minor, but he didn't really play the B minor, he just kind of did like this hammer on type of thing, and then he played an E minor. And so the beginning, what I think he does is he kind of goes like that, E minor again, climbs back to the F sharp minor, and then to the G. Let me check it one more time.
Matter cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you, yeah. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know, yeah, that I hate to admit it, but everything means...
Okay, and then he started strumming there. But yeah, so he's doing like just kind of like a right hand pattern that's really just picking the strings of the chord. And then what he did too, I think he did that for the first half, and then he kind of started to do a little more complex pattern where in his right hand where he's going like 6, 4, and 2 and 3 together on each chord. And he goes to the B minor, to the E minor. I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, it's something like that. Let me watch it.
Keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know, yeah, that I hate to admit it, but everything means...
Yeah, so he goes 6, 5, 2 and 3. Same thing on the F sharp minor. Then he goes to the B minor, and then quickly to the E minor. Repeats the E minor, goes to the F sharp minor, and then to the G. So it's a little more complex there. You could just continue to do that pattern, and it's gonna sound pretty similar to what he's doing there. And then I think he is into
nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm so sorry that my time...
So at the very end of that verse then, I think what he did is he went from G to F sharp minor to E minor, and he kind of just did some down strums right before he went into the chorus. Let's rewind that a little bit.
But everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Yeah, so exactly. So he just goes from G to F sharp minor to E minor, and he just does down strums. So he goes. goes into the chorus. And this is, he changes it up a little bit here. I think what he's doing is he's playing the same chords. You know, he's playing the G, F sharp minor, and E minor, but he actually moves the chords up the neck and plays them in a different shape. So let me watch that again.
I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm
Yeah, so for the chorus, he's doing a G. And he's kind of playing it like this, I think. You can just bar it like this as well. He plays the F sharp minor up here, so I'm on the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th fret. And then the E minor just moves everything down 2 frets. But your fingers stay on the same strings. So those are the chords that he plays during the chorus. And he actually started playing with a pick here. You can actually see it too. Where he grabs his pick. Let me show you.
everything that I hate to.
So you can see right now he's using his fingers to finger pick, and then in a second here you're gonna see him flip his pick into his fingers, and this takes a lot of practice. When I do this, I hold the pick between my pointer finger and my middle finger, and then I grab it like this real quick. So you just kind of work on this transition, but it takes a lot of time. I remember when I was first learning guitar, I would just hold a pick in transition like this. But you're gonna see here in a second that he does something like that to get the pick in his hand again.
But everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm
So yeah, those are the chords, and the strumming pattern is a little difficult just because there's so much syncopation in it and a lot of muting. But if you slow it down, it's really not as bad as it seems. So, you know, you go from the G down to the F sharp minor to the E minor, and then back up. And that's actually the whole chorus. You could play it like this too. He does a little more complex to where he goes. So he's just doing more muted strumming in that. So in between like the notes that you actually strum, you're kind of just doing, you're doing like a muted type of pattern between the chords. So something like that. I know that's pretty complex, but that's what he's doing in the video. And then he ends by just doing single strums on those chords. So you know, the G, F sharp minor, and E minor. You could do it down here as well. He just happened to play it up here coming out of the chorus. So now I think he is into the second verse, I think.
sorry that my time is up, but I can't move on if we're still gonna talk, yeah. And is it wrong for me to not want half? I want all of
Same
all
thing
the
here.
strings attached. Oh yeah, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know, yeah, that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know, yeah, that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one.
So all of that was the same as the first verse. You know, you had the same chords, so you had the G, F sharp minor, B minor, and the E minor, and it was the same, you know, that same type of picking pattern. And then he closed out the verse and went into the second chorus by doing the, where he descends from the G to the F sharp minor to the E minor. And you can do just down strums. I noticed right there that he kind of did like a, when he switches to the F sharp minor, he does a down up right before right before he changed the chord. But you could do it either way. Either either way that you play, it's gonna sound pretty similar to what he's playing. And now he is into the second chorus, I believe.
Song that's not about you, can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means something if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you, can't drink without thinking about you, baby.
So everything so far is still the same there. He's doing, you know, he's playing that pattern up here on the up here towards the upper part of the neck, but it's just G, F sharp minor, and E minor. Walking down there.
I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
So right there, he did a little different. I think he did single strums on those chords. Let me check it again.
I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on.
Okay, so he did G, F sharp minor, single strums. And then he stayed on that E minor there. I think he did something there where he was like down strumming on the E minor, and then he hammered on to the fifth string of the second fret. G, F sharp minor, D minor, and then the descending again. So G, F sharp minor, E minor. Now I think he's into the final chorus, and he just did that G up there again. Let's see if he...
That's not about you, can't without thinking about you. It's too late to tell you that I can't have you. That's not about you, can't without thinking about.
So I remember watching a lot of Shawn's early, like the videos that he posted on YouTube, like the covers that he did. I know he did like some Ed Sheeran songs, and Sweater Weather was one that I remember him doing. And I just remember like his vocal ability, like his natural vocal ability has always been insane. I mean, his control, like that run he just did, is out of this world. Like it's next level stuff. But he clearly has like worked really hard on his voice too. You know, like he has great natural tone, but that control and that agility that he has is just like to do runs like that. And now that head voice thing he just did right there. I mean, it's insane. He has one of the best voices in pop music in my opinion. And he's killing it here. I mean, really, so far, guys, it's like, you know, he's played 4 chords, I think. He's played them in different spots. So, you know, so you had those ones down there, and then you have the G, F sharp minor, and E minor up here. But the way that he mixes it all up, and, you know, he went a cappella there for a second, and then he went into his head voice, started doing those riffs and runs vocally. Like, that's what makes him Shawn Mendes, you know? Just casually recorded that. He always blows me away vocally, and honestly guitar wise too. Like it's not an easy song to play. You know, there's a lot of bar chords. I mean, 3 of those 4 chords are bar chords, and then if you get the ones up here, I mean, those are all bar chords too. So it's not an easy song to play on guitar, and then the strumming that he does is not easy either. You know, that chorus pattern. Like that's not easy to do. If you are struggling with that, I recommend just putting the video at half speed. I think earlier in the video I kind of went over it a little slower, but yeah, guys, it's insane. Like, and he's only like what? Is he like 21 or 22 or something like that? I don't know. It's crazy. It's insane. I hope you guys liked that. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comment section below what other Shawn Mendes videos I should do like this, or any other song that you want me to do. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.